Amy Winehouse sings the blues. A short story. She looked like Amy Winehouse a lot. She was part Puerto Rican or something like that, dark and sultry, and the staff called her Amy Winehouse. She didn't mind. She was a temp, replacing my secretary, Louise, who was on maternity leave. And she said that wherever she worked, people called her Amy Winehouse. I could see why. The resemblance was uncanny. People would say, "Can you take this report to Amy Winehouse?" And when you take it to her and say, "Here's that report you needed, Amy," she would smile and say thanks. Then one Friday, after closing, when staff would stay behind and unwind from the week with a few drinks, someone challenged her to sing. She sang like Amy Winehouse. She was 24, quite good at her job, married. She wore a wedding ring. She spoke of her husband, Tony, and on her first day unpacking, she put a photo of him on her desk. "What does Tony do?" I asked, looking at his smiling face. "He's a sports trainer," she told me. After the Friday night chill, where she had sung, channeling a few verses of Back to Black in a strong blue voice with conviction, such that everyone thought poor Amy Winehouse had come back to revisit us, I offered to give her a lift home, but she said Tony would be picking her up. About an hour later, though, after everyone had gone, I had reason to drive past the workplace again, and I saw her sitting alone at a bus stop much further down the road. She was sweet. She was efficient. She could sing. If they were making a movie about Amy Winehouse, she should definitely audition. "How long have you been married?" she asked me one day. 28 years, I said, thinking to myself, but who's counting? "Do you have kids?" she asked. "2, I said. "Tony and me are planning to," she said. "We've got to save money first." And we had a routine grizzle about tough times. She had temped for a dozen companies, but permanent positions were hard to come by. "Tony has a good job, though," she said. "He's one of the best. But even then, a sports trainer's week can be full of empty sessions. He would make more some weeks than others." It was especially tough for people on a single income these days, we agreed. "I'm so lucky to have found Tony," she said. She came and went. Louise returned. I gave the temp a good report and said I'd recommend her. Then one day, Shirley from accounts came to see me. "You know Amy Winehouse?" she said. "What, the singer or the temp?" I said. "Our Amy Winehouse." "Okay. What do you know about her?" "Nothing. She can sing and work a spreadsheet." "She can sing. She is talented," Shirley agreed. "She is," I said. "Uncanny." "I joined the gym recently," Shirley from accounts then went on, "and my sports trainer is a guy named Tony." "Oh yes," I said, following. And I mentioned Amy Winehouse. "Look," said Tony, "I went out with her once, but she's too weird for me. She really thinks she is Amy Winehouse." "She sure looks like Amy Winehouse," I said. "She does," said Shirley. "But she's not." "No," I said. This is to take nothing away from the real Amy Winehouse, a tragedy in D minor. "Tony has restraining orders on her," Shirley explained. "She's not allowed anywhere near his house or place of work." "She told me Tony was her husband," I said. "She told Tony they were soulmates," she said. "They went out once?" I asked. "Once," said Shirley. "I see," I said. A week later I was having lunch with a businessman, a friendly rival in fact, and I knew he used the same employment agency as us. "Do you know Amy Winehouse?" I asked him. "What, the singer or the temp?" "The temp," I said. "Yeah, I know Amy Winehouse," he said. "She's a sad case, Amy Winehouse."